Good morning everyone. I am just finishing off doing my hair and makeup. Got my morning coffee. Just realised I don't have any lipstick on. I really hate how my lips blend into my face. I look like I have foundation on my lips when I don't have lipstick on, so bear with. And when I say lipstick, lip balm, I'm wearing NARS Afterglow in the shade Dolce Vita. I absolutely love these lip balms. They're just my favourite thing in the world. They are so like moisturising and just really, it's like a really nice shade. I like it. It's looking a little bit dark here because I'm quite backlit. That's one thing I really hate about my setup in this room, is that I'm very backlit when I have you vlogging, but it's kind of the best of a bad scenario. It's kind of the best setup that I could have in this room. I need to put my jewellery on as well actually. Honestly, there I was thinking I was ready to film, I was all ready for the day, and now I'm like, oh, forgot that, But I pretty much put on the same jewellery every single day. I'm a creature of habit, and I like to wear the same jewellery. This bracelet is such a bitch to get on, I'm not gonna lie. I am such a creature of habit when it comes to like jewellery and stuff. I always wear the same things every day. I like it to feel comfortable and like, I don't know, I don't like it when I can really feel my jewellery there, and I find that when you wear it every day you don't really feel it anymore. So, and I also do take my jewellery off every night. As much as I don't really feel it, I feel like it's kind of like taking off your makeup, where it just feels good. I can't get this one on now, there we go. It just kind of feels good at the end of the day to be like, oh, just take all my necklaces off and all my bracelets off and put them away. I like it. Basically, I like being able to take my makeup off and my jewellery off, and then I also like putting it on in the morning, so I feel like once I've got it on, I'm kind of ready to start my day. I am ready to take on the world. And yeah, this necklace that I'm putting on here, this was a birthday present from Alex. I absolutely love it. It's this stunning little number, and it layers so nicely. So if you wear it on its own, it's really gorgeous individually. I'm so sorry, I hate how backlit it is, so it's really struggling, especially I think because I'm wearing black. But on its own, it's gorgeous individually. It looks like a bit more formal, and then when you layer it up, it just looks a bit more like informal, a bit more kind of casual, especially styled with this t-shirt. Do you want to fix on me? This t-shirt was featured in my latest Mango haul. This is the muscle tee, I think it's called, like the padded shoulder muscle tee. Absolutely love it. I've been wearing it so much already. It's really comfortable, and it's just really easy to style up, and I just have it on with my fave River Island shorts. You guys would have seen these in so many vlogs. I don't even know if they're still available. I'll link them in the description box. Hopefully they're still available for you. But yeah, I'm gonna have my coffee now. Finally, you know, when it's been sitting there for absolutely ages and you just keep like kind of being like, oh yeah, have a sip. I'm just going to enjoy this. I had the loveliest little delivery I wanted to open with you from Dermalogica, because I had a parcel arrive. I'm on their PR list, so I get a few things from them. And it's actually a late birthday present from them, which is so lovely. So we'll see what's inside. This is actually adorable. So we have a Bioleum C serum. I've not tried this from Dermalogica actually, but it's brightening vitamin C serum, which is very exciting. I haven't used a vitamin C, but I know that Caroline Hirons always goes on about having a vitamin C serum. I have other serums that I use which might have vitamin C in it, but I've never had like a purely dedicated vitamin C serum, so that's very exciting. And then this little mug, it says Glow Getter, noun, a driven, busy skincare obsessive who strives to achieve healthy, glowy skin for life. That's really sweet. I'm gonna have to pop that in the dishwasher because, you know, like when you get a new mug. But that's so lovely. That's like a perfect little morning coffee mug. I love that. That is so sweet. Thank you so much, Dermalogica. That's really lovely. Please tell me I'm not the only person that just makes piles of everything. It drives Alex absolutely nuts. But I swear to God, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just how my brain works. Like I just pile things up and I'm like, okay, this is the to shoot pile, this is the to return pile, this is to shoot in this outfit pile, and then I'm gonna shoot that. Honestly, I have so many piles in this room, and it makes this room look so messy. So yeah, today I've got a bit of a task actually. I need to go through my I call this my rail, my shoot rail, whatever you want to call it, my shoot wardrobe, because it's just gotten a bit too muddled up. Basically what I normally do is I have my wardrobe there that I have to like separate what I want to shoot and like what goes into my wardrobe and stuff. But obviously, so that would normally happen because I would usually do like shoot days in London, but obviously that's not happening at the moment. I've lost my necklaces. There we go. Not happening at the moment, and like I'm just kind of shooting as and when every single day, so it's kind of just gotten a bit like higgledy-piggledy, and there's no room to put new things in. So whenever something new arrives, I keep being like, oh, I have nowhere to put it, and then that's where the piles end up. So I'm gonna have a clear through this, put things in my wardrobe that are like definitely staying, definitely keeping, and I can just put things away and kind of organise them a little bit better, because this room is just, it gets so messy so quickly in here, and it's mainly because I just have so much stuff, and I find that if it doesn't have a home, it won't like go anywhere neat. It will just sit there and bug me. So I need to like put everything into its home. I don't know if anyone else's brain works like that, but that's just never clear, like never. I'm so bad at having just crap all over this, but got all the new in things and a lot of spare hangers, so that if I do any more orders, anything else, there's still a lot of room to fill. So yeah, that makes me very happy. I've had loads of questions for you guys asking me to show you everything that I got for my birthday, and I'm not going to show you absolutely everything because I feel like it's a bit like showy offy. I remember in like 2014 when everyone used to do like a what I got for my birthday haul, and I just feel like it's not really done thing anymore, like is it? It's just a bit. But I did want to show you one thing, which is a very much a happy birthday to me, love me, and I got these when Farfetch was having their sale. Oh, I am so in love with these. I can't even begin to tell you. Excuse the botch fake tan on the side of my foot, let's just ignore that, but oh my goodness, I'm in love. So yes, got myself a pair of Chloe sandals. I've been eyeing them up for so long, and I'm very sorry. I know that they're not available in the white anymore, but I've had a look online and I really love the brown ones. I'm going to link both the brown and the black ones down below. You can get them on quite a few retailers still. I think Farfetch definitely have them, and where else? Like you can get them from Chloe directly. I'll link a few options down below in the description if you do want to have a look, and if you do want to shop them. But I'm so in love with them, and actually I think the other colours are really nice. I think the black ones are definitely ones that will last you a very long time, but I just really wanted to wear it. I think they look like just really classic and like very just typical Chloe, which I think just looks absolutely gorgeous. So with regards to sizing, I am like in between sizes, so I'm a 3.5, so I kind of like flick between a 3 and a 4, and normally for like sliders and flats and stuff I go for a 4 just so that they're a little bit more comfy, because the last thing I want is like something pinching, especially on a pair of like designer sandals, is that I don't want them pinching or anything. So I got them in a 4, and they fit perfectly, absolutely perfectly. I'm very happy with the sizing. What I say a 4, it's in Italian sizes, so it's like European, so it's a European 37. So if you are like me and you're in between sizes, I'd say go for the size up, because I think if I'd gone for the 3/36, it would have just pinched that little bit, like specifically around like my toes, whereas this fits really nicely like on the arch of my foot and like around my toes. It fits really well. So if you are in the middle of sizes, I definitely say go the size up, and if you are like a true to size, I would say just stick with your normal size and they should fit absolutely fine. I'm really impressed with the quality of them. I don't really know what to expect because I've never really bought a pair of Chloe shoes before, and I know that like people rave about Chloe shoes. They say that out of like a lot of designers, they do the best shoes, So I really wanted to get the pair of Chloe sliders rather than like any other brand, and they are actually really, really comfortable. I was also worried because like the bottom, I'm gonna take them off actually. So the bottom was quite, like it looks quite flat, but they do still fit really well. Like they don't feel really flat on my feet. I hate sliders that are really, really flat footed. It's why I don't get on with Birkenstocks. I just find them way too flat on my foot, and like the balls of my foot start aching, and like the arch of my foot starts aching after I've worn them for a while. I've only been wearing these around the house, but like already they've been feeling really, really nice. And I just feel like they really elevate an outfit. Like I'll show you. I'm literally just wearing today a muscle tee, this is from my Mango haul, and a pair of River Island shorts. I absolutely love these shorts. They're so, so comfy, like a perfect summer outfit. And then I've just started with the sliders, and it just really elevates the outfit. I think it makes it look so like high-end. And yeah, I guess that's what like a little piece of designer does, doesn't it? But yeah, and I can imagine this outfit and my little baton bag styled up, I think would just look absolutely adorable. I'm so in love with them, really, really chuffed. So that's just a little what I got for my birthday there, because I know so many of you have been asking, and that is, to me, love me. Okay, at first I was thinking to style them up with the baton bag, but actually, look how cute this all looks together. The little Mango bag and the sliders, the shorts on the top. This just screams a perfect summer outfit to me. This makes me very, very happy. And yeah, I'm so in love with this Mango bag. This is the one I featured in my haul from Sunday, and it's just fab, absolutely fab. Such a good Loewe dupe. It's not made like perfectly, but I would kind of expect that from a high street bag. Like if you, I don't know if you look closely, you can see it's kind of slanted that way. But I'm okay with that. I mean, the bag costs like 30 odd pounds, so I would kind of expect that from a basket bag. I know that basket bags are obviously very like natural and woven, they're like hand woven, so they're never going to be perfect. Even if you did buy a designer one, the chance of it being perfect are quite unlikely. But yeah, I'm so in love with it. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. I will link it in the description box for you guys. I'm not sure if it's sold out though, because I know that this has been going in and out of stock like hotcakes, so I will link it down below. Hopefully it's still in stock for you, because it is gorgeous. So I wanted to chat with you guys about something, and I feel like this has been a bit of a learning curve for me, and that's why I thought I could like talk it through with you a little bit, because hopefully it can be a bit of a learning curve for you as well. And it's basically why we don't buy trend items as such. So I found this bag, they're called like KOA bags, and I shared it on my stories, and they were absolutely gorgeous, and they're very, very similar to the what are they called? Oh my god, it's completely similar. Bottega. They're very similar to the Bottega bags. They're like crossbody ones. And I saw it online and I was like, oh my god, this is absolutely gorgeous. And it was back in March, and I was obsessed with purple. And I still am quite obsessed with lilac at the moment. I really, really love it. But I ordered the bag back in March, and it has only just arrived this week. So it's taken like 3 months to arrive, which is pretty bad. And it's arrived, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, shouldn't have got it in lilac. So it's this bag here. And it's absolutely gorgeous, so, so gorgeous. I really do love it, but I'm looking at it like, I'm never going to use a lilac bag. Why did I get it in lilac? So I'm going to have to look into their returns policy and how I return it, like how I can send it back, because I just don't want it anymore, basically. And that is the gist of that. So this is a learning curve. Do not buy bags in the moment. Do not buy trend bags. Bags are the kind of thing that it's better to go for something a lot more classic and a lot more, what's the word, timeless, than something like this. If I've got this in the black, or if I've got this in the cream, or even the beige, I think I still would have loved it and I would have kept it. But the fact that I got it in purple, I'm like, why did I do that? So let this be a learning curve for us all. Don't buy bags in the moment. Think your purchases through. Don't just shop in the middle of the night when you can't sleep. And also, don't listen to you guys, because you're the ones that are persuading me to get it in lilac. No, not happy with it. I'm going to send it back. So I've just had a delivery arrive from Oliver Bonus, and I'm very, very excited about it, because I've been wanting to get a nice pair of bookends for absolutely ages, but I've never found any that I like. So I finally found some on Oliver Bonus. I thought we could unbox them together and like set up the shelves together. I am so in love with these. They are absolutely gorgeous. They're this stunning, like bronzy kind of gold colour, which is gorgeous. And then they're just like two little angel wings. I must say, I'm very impressed with Oliver Bonas with their packaging. I've noticed a lot of homeware retailers are doing this at the moment. And they're using this, I don't know what this is called officially, but instead of bubble wrap, they basically wrap it in this like papery kind of thing. And then it means that all of the packaging is recyclable, which I think is just so great. But I'm very, very impressed with these. I'll link these down below because they were really affordable as bookends go. One thing I noticed about my search for bookends is that they are so expensive. So yeah, these were very affordable and I think they look really, really cute. Now, the original plan was to have one on either side, but actually they're not even strong enough to hold Alex's records. So he's got quite a few records now, building up a bit of a collection, and they are very, very heavy. But what I've managed to do is lean them kind of partially up against the actual shelf. And I think that looks alright, and then I can just put like a bit of a decoration there. I'm going to be redoing these shelves because I have recently got a few new books for my birthday. I think I might have shown you them on the day, but just in case. So I got 2 new coffee table books from Alex's parents, which was so lovely of them. So this is by Erin Gates. She is an interior designer, and Alison couldn't believe that I hadn't heard of her. And she does these gorgeous, like very American style homes. She uses a lot of colour, and it's just, I really, really love them. A lot of like kind of New York style, which is just absolutely gorgeous. And then typical British, The White Company, some absolutely stunning. I mean, these homes are just my goals. I absolutely love these kind of like city mixed with farmhouse, mixed with country. Like that is my absolute vibe. So I've got these 2 books. Now I was going to have them on the coffee table. But I don't trust Alex anymore. So we eat a lot of our dinner and stuff in front of the TV, and we like have mugs and stuff on the coffee table a lot. So we do need quite a bit of room on it. And I used to keep this coffee table book on there. But basically Alex spilt his water, and so obviously leapt to jump up and like save the book from the water. Didn't really see a pizza all over his hands. So he ended up getting, I don't know how, let me split this around so you can see. So can you see here where he had pizza on his hands, so it went all orange, and he tried to like rub it off, and it ended up actually scratching off the book. So we don't trust him anymore. So I'm gonna put them on the shelves just to make sure that they're like safe and out of the way, but they can still like look pretty and be on display and everything like that. So yeah, I want to redo these shelves because I moved some stuff about the flat, and I just want to give them a bit of a rejuvenation. I'm happy with it. I'm just missing one cubby and I'm really unsure of what to do with this one here. I'm really struggling with that one, but I've got my blogospheres at the bottom. Please excuse, there's a couple of old birthday balloons that we need to get rid of, and just like some blankets and stuff, and then Alex's records underneath the record player, because I think having them on the same shelf is a bit much. I don't really know. This shelf obviously is empty. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this one yet. And then I've got my fave H&M vase. I'm so gutted that they don't do this anymore. I've still got email notifications on, so that if it does come back into stock, I will let you guys know as soon as. But currently it's still sold out and it doesn't look like, I don't really know if they are bringing it back. And then obviously we've got Alex's record player, and then at the top I've got all my coffee table books with my fave H&M half head. Some candles, and then these two, one of them's an ochre jar, one of them was actually from Matalan Home. So yeah, I really love those. I love the kind of like Dalmatian print on them. I think it looks really, really cool. So yeah, I think I'm happy with how that's looking. And then the aftermath of styling up shelves, Alex is doing some work. The aftermath of styling up shelves is this. I know that I said I wasn't going to show you all of my birthday presents, but alas, here we are. I'm talking about another one. So I got AirPods for my birthday, and I'm so excited to have them because I have had the, like, I wouldn't call them fake AirPods, but they're like earpods, I think is what they're called. Anyway, I've had some like wireless headphones before and I really liked them. They just weren't very comfortable, and I actually find the Apple earphone to be the most comfortable out of all of them. But I wanted to talk about a new book that I am listening to. So I always listen to my books on Audible. I don't work with them or anything. It's just, I love listening to Audible. I am dyslexic. I don't know if a lot of you know that actually, but I am dyslexic. And so it's not that I struggle reading. I just find it very, very draining, and like it just kind of hurts my brain is the best way to describe it. But so I've been listening to a lot of books recently, and a new one that I have been really, really enjoying. It is called, hold please caller. It is called Super Attractor, Methods for Manifesting a Life Beyond. Okay, well that's annoying that there's a thing in the way. So can I get onto like a description of this? No, that's not helpful. So it's a book by Gabrielle Bernstein. And she's apparently a #1 New York Times best-selling author. I'm gonna have to take this out because so many notifications just keep popping up in my ears. But she is absolutely fabulous. So she's like a life coach herself, and she is American, and I normally really struggle with American audiobooks. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's just the accent or what, but like I just sometimes really struggle with American audiobooks. But I like always give them a little trial before I actually play, and I listened to hers and I thought, and I was really hooked. And often when I do like the trials, I'll listen to it for literally like 10 seconds and I'm like, no. And I was hooked and I really, really liked it. So if you know the book The Secret, I've listened to that myself. And I really, really enjoyed it. But I think sometimes like some of the practices just aren't as like practical for me. And I personally prefer to kind of like feel like I'm in charge and like feel like I'm taking matters into my own hands. So she talks a lot about like manifesting, so similar to like the powers of The Secret, and she basically talks about how you can attract a life that you want, and how you can use like your powers to bring like what you want basically. It sounds really odd, I know, if you're not like familiar with this kind of thing, but I really, really enjoy it. I've been really loving listening to it. I've been going on runs recently, and I just like pop it on when I've been running, and I just really, really like her like tone of voice and how she words things and describes things. She's just like a very, very positive and uplifting person. So I've been really, really enjoying listening to that actually, and the fact that I've got my headphones means that I can put it on and just play it as I'm like walking around the house, and then I don't annoy Alex if he's like trying to do work, or like a lot of the time he gets annoyed at me listening to these books because he's like, oh, it's the same thing over again. So it just means that I can put it on and like just get on with jobs or like work or editing or replying to emails, and I've just almost got this like pep talk in my ear. And I've been really, really enjoying it actually. I think she's a very, very good author. She has another book actually which she wrote before this. I think it's called The Universe Has Your Back. I think it's a similar premise. So she wrote it before this one, before Super Attractor, but she says in Super Attractor that if you come to this book first, trust that was the process, that you were supposed to find this book first. So I'm going to listen to this one, and then I think once I've done with this one, I'm going to listen to her other book. I'm really enjoying it though. I really love listening to these kinds of like self-help motivational books. If I read out, actually, I've got quite a few in my library. So some of my favourite ones, I really liked The Secret. The Sweet Spot is one that I really enjoyed. The only thing with The Sweet Spot is I found, because she was quite a bit older, she was a mum, I couldn't quite like put myself in her position a lot, where she's talking about kids or like even stepkids, is that I'm not someone with children or stepchildren or anything like that. So sometimes I couldn't quite connect with her as much as maybe some other authors, but I did really enjoy it. I love Maria Hatstefanis. She is the founder of Rodial, if you know Rodial, the beauty and skincare brand. She's written 2 books. The first one is How to Be an Overnight Success. Absolutely love that book. It's basically a whole book disparaging the notion of an overnight success and talking about how it took her 8 years to become an overnight success, which I think is really great, because often people just see success and they assume it kind of happened overnight. And I think often what it is actually like you're underwater for so long, and then you just get this moment where your head kind of pops up and people think that's happened overnight, and actually it's been years and years of, you know, struggle and failure and picking yourself back up. She also does a new one that she did recently, I think she released it only a few months ago, is How to Make It Happen, and it's kind of more of a homage of how she made Rodial and also Nip and Fab, which is her kind of like sister brand, how she made them into such a success, and I just really love them. Yeah, I won't go on too much about all the books, but if you guys want to hear more about my favourite like audiobooks to listen to, let me know, because I always love hearing other people's. I feel like Audible's not got the best layout in terms of helping you find similar books to what you like. So like I listen to a lot of British authors, yet all I ever get recommended is American authors, and I think sometimes Audible will see like, oh, you've got a book from the self-help section, oh, let's just recommend 10,000 self-help books, which actually have nothing to do with the other one. So I sometimes struggle with like discovering new books, so I really love hearing other people's like favourites and what they've been listening to and everything like that. So let me know if you guys want me to do like a whole more, like go into a bit deeper into some of the books that I've listened to on Audible, because I found some absolute gems. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Super Attractor. I think it's a really good book. I definitely recommend adding it to your wish list, or I don't know if the actual book is any good, but one thing that I love about Audible is that often the author of the book is the one that reads it, so they read it how they wanted it to be read. And especially being dyslexic, sometimes I don't read things how people want it to be read, or like how people say it in their heads. So it's really nice hearing it from the author's perspective. Like I know a lot of people struggled with Michelle Obama's Becoming, especially a lot of British people, they struggled reading it, and I actually listened to it on Audible and it is read by Michelle Obama, so I really like that, because it means that everything she speaks about, like she wrote, so she knows how she wants it to be said. So yeah, would definitely recommend downloading Audible. This isn't an ad at all, I just really love it. I think it's totally worth the money, and as someone who never has time to read, as well as doesn't enjoy reading as much, it's perfect for me, because it means that I can still listen to books and like still get that information and not feel like I'm missing out. Is anyone else's hair starting to resemble something of a 70s pop star? Because same, I'm so sick of how long it is getting. I just wanted to show you, I've had a few questions asking about progress on our balcony. Obviously it's like awful weather, but this is what it looks like right now. So yeah, still no balcony. We still just have men kind of come every a few days to work on it. We've been told that work is going to probably be starting soon, but we're not entirely sure. So yeah, it's so much fun, but it's really funny actually. I from where my office is, so like out this window, these are like the steps up the balcony, and the other day they clearly had like a big meeting on it, and I was literally setting up ready to film and I was filming a styling video, so like a lot of changes and a lot of stripping just beside the camera, and I just saw this one high vis and then another and then another, and there was about maybe 12, 15 of them on the balcony, and they were like leaning up against the windows and like in the living room, and Alex was sitting watching telly and he just turned around and went, oh my god, because there was like 4 people just like leaning up against our window. So we're assuming that that was like a big meeting about what's going to be happening. So yeah, still no balcony. Still have barely heard anything about it, but what can you do? We're just waiting to hear from the property management, but yeah, that's fun. I don't know if you guys saw the other day, but the White Company had an amazing 20% off sale on, so I picked up some new reed diffusers because I just absolutely love their reed diffusers, and I want to get one out today. Let me open this up. So I picked myself up, I believe this is called the Classic Collection, I think it says on the box. Yeah, just the collection, which has got smaller sizes of all their reed diffusers, not like tiny. Oh, actually no, I think these are just the normal reed diffuser size. But you may have noticed I have White Company reed diffusers all around the flat. I think we've got one. Do I have one in here? Oh no, I took the one from here out. I've got so many White Company reed diffusers. We have one here. This is Peony, my absolute fave. Love that scent. So gorgeous. And then we also have one in here, which is, this is Seville, butchering that. So I've got one in the living room, I've got one in the hallway, I think I also have one in the bedroom, and one in my office. So I have them dotted all around the flat because it's so important for me for it to smell nice around here. I just think smelling nice is just such a big part of like your home experience, and I also like each room to smell differently so that it doesn't, I mean it's such a small flat, it's quite difficult to kind of like segregate a lot of the areas, so I try to do that with smell. So like the bedroom smells different to the hallway, which smells different to the kitchen, which smells different to the living room. So I have one reed diffuser in the kitchen and then a different one in the living room. So yeah, I'm gonna get a new one out. I absolutely love these. I don't know which one to do though. I'm thinking pomegranate, just because that's, although I don't know if that's too wintry. Seashells is very summer, but seeing as it's not nice weather today, I don't know if I'm quite ready for that. Debating between lime and bay and seashells. I'm gonna ask Alex which he would prefer. My boy said he wanted seashells, so I got out seashells. I am so excited. I now have it all over my hands. My hands absolutely stink of seashells, but I really love the scent. It's such a gorgeous summer scent, and I usually just start with 3 of the little, what are they called? Diffuser sticks, and then let them kind of like soak up a bit of the oil, and then I'll put a couple more in when the scent starts to fade. One thing I do really love about the White Company scents is that I don't think the oil soaks up too quickly. I've had other reed diffusers where the oil has just soaked up so quickly, and within a couple of days I'm having to change out diffusers, like the little diffuser sticks. And also I really like how they give you quite a few sticks in here, so you've got loads to choose from to put into these. I really love as well, I usually leave out the little topper in a room just so that it can start filling the scent in that room as well. I'm literally just here like, because my fingers now smell of seashells. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's such a nice scent, and I can't wait to get the rest of these out. I need to not go through them so quickly because that is one of my many downfalls, is that I go through the diffusers too quickly because I just get so excited about them and I just want the place to smell amazing all the time. I also think it's quite important to swap out your diffusers, because when you have the same one in the same room like for years, you just don't smell it anymore. And it did get to the point where I was like putting in more of the diffuser sticks, so I was thinking like I couldn't smell it. And then I think I had a friend come visit, she was like, wow, that's a strong smell. I was like, what do you mean? I can barely smell it. And I think it's just because I've been living with it for so long, I couldn't smell it anymore. And when she came in, she was like, whoa. So yeah, I like to swap them out quite a bit so that I don't get too used to the smell. But yeah, I really love the collection box. I'll link it down below if you want to shop it, because I think it's really good for your money, even like, especially because I've got the 20% off, but even full price, I think it's one of the most reasonably priced. That you get quite a lot of diffusers for your money. I never normally buy the big full size ones, because as I said, you get too used to the smell, like it doesn't go quick enough. I'd much rather get smaller ones that I can change out quicker rather than get a really big one that I'm not going to notice the smell after a while. So yeah, I prefer to get that size because then I find that I can change them out regularly enough. But yeah, I'll link it down below. Every single time I open the camera, I just look at my hair and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait for a haircut. I was planning on growing out my hair for summer. When I say grow out, like, because obviously at winter it was about chin length. I think I've got a photo literally from like December where it's here, and then I wanted to grow out for summer, but this is just too much. Like, as quite a small person, I don't know if anyone else finds this, if you are a petite gal like myself, but I just don't feel like I can pull off long hair like taller girls can. I feel like it just kind of like swamps me a little bit. It makes me look a bit younger, I don't know. But I'm so ready for a haircut. It's literally getting so long, and my curls are just not staying in. What starts the morning as a lovely bouncy curl ends up in very scraggled waves. It's not even like a loose beach wave. I can't even justify it anymore. But anyway, I wanted to come on and sign off because I feel like this vlog has gotten long enough, and I'm very hungry for dinner, and I want to go take my makeup off, and I have the biggest monstrous spot growing on my chin, which probably means I shouldn't get a takeaway, but when do I ever do what I should do? But yeah, I'm really excited for my takeaway tonight. I think we're going to order an honest burger, which hands down is the best burger, especially for someone that's gluten-free, because they are the only burger place that I know, or like that delivers around me, that does a gluten-free bun. Can I just say, Five Guys gluten-free burger is just a burger without the bun. It doesn't count. Someone go tell Five Guys that doesn't count as a gluten-free burger. Anyway, I'm so hungry, I'm delirious. But I just wanted to come on and say thank you for watching. I'm sorry if this was another long one. I feel like whenever I start vlogging, once I start talking to the camera, I just can't stop. But you guys seem to enjoy it. So thank you for your enjoyment. I really appreciate your viewership and your eyes on these videos. If you have got this far to this video, I'd love to know. Leave me a little love heart emoji in the comments, because I always love knowing who actually gets this far, and who didn't get bored and click off half an hour ago. But I hope you guys have had a good day, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. Please do give it a like if you did. I always really love it when I can see when you guys enjoy things, because I know a lot of these vlogs can be deemed as like quite boring and whatnot, but I enjoy them. I enjoy filming them for you, and I enjoy watching this kind of thing. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video then, guys. Bye. I need to stop doing this little bye wave thing. I feel like I started it in one video and I just can't stop now, so